Hey guys, so this is the June 2020 budget review. And as you can see here, starting out with the income, I did not have any Google AdSense coming in, and paycheck was less than I expected. I guess by only about $400, but I'm not sure if that was just me misestimating taxes or if that was just the way that the pay periods fell versus the way that I worked. Because I tried to estimate it at 21 days, but I sometimes have a hard time calculating overtime. And I do know that my deployment was delayed by a day, which would probably affect it by a couple $100 gross at least. No referral income this month. Right now, that would only be coming from Instacart. And then other income, let's do the bottom ones first, then I'll go to that top one. Interest income of $3 is from the savings accounts. And then I did get a YouTube PayPal donation during my live stream the other day. So that was F. Jones. So thank you for that. I have not yet, but anything that you donate to the PayPal link in the description of the videos does go directly to debt. So that'll be an extra $5 payment that'll be put toward the larger of the two credit cards, since I do have the smaller one paid off now. So thank you, F. I'm not sure what your full first name is, but F. Jones, thank you for doing that. And then the large one here, $14 and some cents, is from something called cash redemption. And I have no idea what that is. There's no description in the transaction. It just appeared in my bank account. And then the $1,000 is from the SBA EIDL, Small Business Association Emergency Injury Disaster Loan or something like that. And it's the advance, the $1,000 advance for that. So thank you to, I think it's Colors of Avon. Thank you for telling me about that, because I didn't realize I qualified for it. Now, with that said, that $1,000 is my personal checking account right now. I'm going to be opening a business checking account for the YouTube channel, because as of now, I only have the PayPal account for it. But I'm going to be reinvesting that in the channel, like buying lighting and things like that. So I do want to set up a separate account. So my question to you guys is, once that is put into a business account, should that $1,000 count toward my net worth? I'm not sure how I feel about that. And then getting started here, you see car insurance is less than usual. So June, and they did it in May too. Because of the virus, they're giving like a credit just because people aren't driving as many miles. And car payment was right on. Went over a little bit in gas. And electric was about what I expected it to be. You do see here that I went over $5 in internet. I did actually pay the internet bill at home like it's supposed to be. And then on one of my flights, I paid $5 to get internet access just to be able to kind of get into my emails. So you can see the phone there is a little bit over. And that, again, is just based on what I owed versus like when I paid it. So I think a little bit of it came in from last month. And then I paid the normal amount this month. And as you can see, it's kind of the same situation with the gas. That's on budget, and it's $44 per month. So I must have paid it at the very beginning of the month for last month, and then paid it again this month for the current month. Right on for the student loan payments. Fast food, super low, but keep in mind that I am actually buying food. It just doesn't show up here because I'm using my per diem card for work. So basically, I get $55 per day that I can use for food and expenses, and I generally do use that. That's why groceries is $0, because I've been able to buy all of my groceries with the card from work, including when I was home. So, you know, not just when I'm at work, but my personal groceries too. And then 52 on restaurants. out of 75. Gifts and donations, nothing there. You'll see I went over in doctor by 125. That is because I had 3 appointments with my counselor. And I am just going weekly to her for right now, so we'll have to adjust that in next month's budget. And then mortgage and rent right on, and renter's insurance and storage. Business expenses, $15. I know that, budgeted $15, spent $5. I do know that a small part of this is a PayPal fee. It's a fee that PayPal takes out when you donate to the channel, but that was less than $1. I'm trying to remember what else was on there. I don't totally remember, and I apologize, guys. Normally I try to keep all this stuff in mind before I do this, but with my work schedule right now, it's just not really possible. I did also go over in clothes. I bought a 3-pack of underwear at Abercrombie, and then I believe that it's on this month's budget. I'm not sure, but I bought 2 shirts as well. And then stuff from mom. This was her storage this month. Then under everything else. So the first thing you see here, and this technically is also a business expense. And I did put it into my other programs like that as a business expense, but it's $243 for car wash and detail. It was necessary because how muddy I got my car, which if you watch my live stream, I told that story. But that was, it's going to be written off as a business expense for rideshare for Uber and Lyft so that I can finalize all that stuff out from a couple years back. And then service and parts, that is the towing bill from the same incident with the mud. So that was just how much I had to pay them to do that, which I realize is a lot for towing, but they did have to go get extra equipment to get it out because I was down a mud road. I did also get a DVD from Redbox while I was on break, so that's $1. And then the bank fee here is actually my annual membership fee for my credit card. It's my oldest account, so I can't get rid of it. Finance charge is how much interest was charged toward my credit card. And then the service fee there, that is for the multiple fees that I had throughout the month getting money orders, which I think was just to pay storage unit rent. So $10 in snacks. I obviously did have more than that, but like I said, most of that has gone on my per diem card. And medical expenses, $95. That is actually buying a mouth guard, like a night guard. My dentist wanted $600 for it, and I found a company online that'll make them for me. So that's like a one-time purchase. Personal care, $87. About $5 of that is something I bought at Target, and I don't remember exactly what it was right now, but it was like shampoo or soap or something along those lines. The other amount there is I actually got a facial, which I've never had in my life. And it definitely helped, but I'm not sure it's something I'd do again just because for the value of it, it was like nice, but I don't know. It's not necessary. I'll just take care of my skin at home. Hair, that is $80. It's $40. Well, it's $35 plus a $5 tip and then $35 plus a $5 tip. It was just kind of, again, the way the weeks fell. I actually got my hair cut at the very beginning of June and then like at the very end of June when I was on break again. Did spend $13 in laundry because when I'm at the hotel, I've got to like pay cash for that. And then spa and massage, those are the massage chairs at the mall. Went to the mall to buy the clothes and did that when I was up there. I really don't know what the $6 in shopping is. I do keep my receipts. I guarantee that's from Target. Unfortunately, I left them in Ohio, and I'm in Idaho now, so I'm not able to categorize that for you guys. And then electronics and software, this is two different things. I had kind of a very long thing happen like with my phone and the Apple Store. I'm not going to get into it here, but essentially my battery kept dying. All the Apple stores were closed. Even when they reopened, I had a really hard time getting into one. And then I took it and they replaced the battery, and that was about $50 of that. However, for some reason, they also took my screen protector off. And normally I would have been like, hey, what are you doing? But they wouldn't let you in the store. They would take the phone and then go do their thing, and then they'd bring it back out. So they were like, well, we've already thrown it away. So it's one of those glass ones where you pay $50 and then you get $10 replacements for life. But because they'd thrown it away, I had to end up buying a whole new one, which cost me $50. Not from them, but from the store that actually makes those screen protectors. So yeah, 50 for the battery, 50 for the screen protector, roughly. I'm really not sure what that $1 is in transfer, but the $20 for transfer to cash spending, that is where I took $20 out of the bank to get change, then to do laundry. And then the air travel, that is $30 for one bag and then $35 for another bag. Those will be reimbursed. Prepared my expense report for that. And then rental car and taxi, that was for 2 trips to the airport and back. And again, that'll be reimbursed to me as well once I submit this expense report. So let's take a look at goals. And looks like, okay, so it looks like it's already switched over to July. I'm actually filming this on July 1st. I usually try to do it like by the end of the month, but I wasn't able to with my work schedule and my flight schedule this month. That said, though, let's go to income by merchant. And you'll see I have it set here for last month. Since I'm filming this July 1st, technically we're reviewing last month, being June. So my main job was 82% of my income. And this is the small business loan, which is not a loan. Don't worry, I don't have to pay it back. It's the $1,000 advance from that. And then $23.05 for other. And that was that cash redemption that I have no clue what it is. The $5 PayPal donation, and then $327 interest, which is the interest that's coming in from my emergency fund and various other savings accounts. Now, checking out the net worth here, we just have to remember that the last month that shows on here is July. So we're looking at the one just before that. So to zoom in here, you can see there's a pretty good jump there, both in assets and in the overall net worth. So we're definitely trending up. All right, and you can see how much debt has been reduced there as well. So let's get out of here. Scroll down and check out the actual numbers. All right, keep in mind we're not looking at July yet because this is July 1st. We're going to look here at June. And what you see here is that the assets increased $1,887.57. And then the debts increased, debts decreased $921.78. That does leave us here with the value or the net worth that Mint calculated at negative $164,899.86. But there are some adjustments to that. The checking account actually has 88 cents less in it than what it's showing on Mint right now. And also, and I forgot to put this in last month, but I also have the value of the money on my per diem card. That is $738.35. So I did add that in and adjusted for the difference in the checking account. That does leave me with a net worth for June of 2020 at negative $164,162.39. So that is an increase over last month's net worth of $3,965.73. That includes the $1,000 from the SBA EIDL advance and the $738.35 on my per diem card. So that's $1,700 of that $3,900 difference, meaning that the way we normally would have calculated it and had random windfalls not occurred, then the difference would have been somewhere in the vicinity of about $1,200. So that's all I got for this month. I'm already deployed to my next site. Yesterday was my first day, and the focus for the July money that I've got coming in is to pay off the negative equity of the car. And when I'm home mid to late July, I will be refinancing the car. So that is just going to make this whole process go that much faster. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you pay attention this month because I'll have the normal videos out, but I'll also have the 6-month financial goal review and the 5-year update for the student loan debt videos.